Lebanese Druze are Druze people with Lebanese citizenship. The Druze faith is a monotheistic and Abrahamic religion, and an ethno-religious esoteric group originating from the Near East who self-identify as Unitarians. The Lebanese Druze people are believed to constitute about 5.2% of the total population of Lebanon and have around 1.5 million members worldwide. The Druze, who refer to themselves as al-Muwadin, or believers in one God, are concentrated in the rural, mountainous areas east and south of Beirut. Lebanon has the world's second largest Druze population, after Syria. Under the Lebanese political division, the Druze community is designated as one of the 5 Lebanese Muslim communities in Lebanon, even though the Druze are no longer considered Muslim. Lebanon's constitution was intended to guarantee political representation for each of the nation's ethno-religious groups. The Maronite Catholic and the Druze founded modern Lebanon in the early 18th century. Through the ruling and social system known as the Maronite-Druze dualism, in Mount Lebanon, Mutezarifat, under the terms of an unwritten agreement known as the National Pact between the various political and religious leaders of Lebanon. The chief of the general staff must be a Druze. The Druze faith does not follow the 5 pillars of Islam, such as fasting during the month of Ramadan and making a pilgrimage to Makkah. The Druze beliefs incorporate elements of Ismailism, Gnosticism, Neoplatonism and other philosophies. The Druze call themselves al-Tawhid, people of Unitarianism or monotheism, or al-Muwahidu. Quote: The Druze follow a lifestyle of isolation where no conversion is allowed, neither out of or into the religion. When Druze live among people of other religions, they try to blend in. In order to protect their religion and their own safety, they can pray as Muslims or as Christians, depending on where they are. This system is apparently changing in modern times, where more security has allowed Druze to be more open about their religious belonging. The Tanukhids inaugurated the Druze community in Lebanon when most of them accepted and adopted the new message that was being preached in the 11th century. Due to their leadership's close ties with then Fatimid ruler al-Hakim bi Amr Allah, the relationship between the Druze and Christians in Lebanon has been characterized by harmony and coexistence, with amicable relations between the two groups prevailing throughout history, with the exception of some periods, including 1860 Mount Lebanon Civil War. Historically, the relationship between the Druze and Muslims has been characterized by intense persecution. The Druze faith is often classified as a branch of Ismaili, even though the faith originally developed out of Ismaili Islam. Most Druze do not identify as Muslims, and they do not accept the 5 pillars of Islam. The Druze have frequently experienced persecution by different Muslim regimes such as the Shia, Fatimid Caliphate, Sunni Ottoman Empire, and Ijabtiyale. The persecution of the Druze included massacres, demolishing Druze prayer houses and holy places, and forced conversion to Islam. Those were no ordinary killings in the Druze's narrative. They were meant to eradicate the whole community according to the Druze narrative. The Druze community in Lebanon played an important role in the formation of the modern state of Lebanon. And even though they are a minority, they play an important role in the Lebanese political scene. Before and during the Lebanese Civil War, the Druze were in favor of Pan-Arabism and Palestinian resistance represented by the PLO. Most of the community supported the Progressive Socialist Party formed by their leader Kamal Jumblat, and they fought alongside other leftist and Palestinian parties against the Lebanese front that was mainly constituted of Christians. After the assassination of Kamal Jumblat on 16 March 1977, his son Walid Jumblat took the leadership of the party and played an important role in preserving his father's legacy after winning the Mountain War, and sustained the existence of the Druze community during the sectarian bloodshed that lasted until 1990. In August 2001, Maronite Catholic Patriarch Nasrallah Boutros toured the predominantly Druze Chouf region of Mount Lebanon and visited Mukhtara, the ancestral stronghold of Druze leader Walid Jumblat. The tumultuous reception that Sfair received not only signified a historic reconciliation between Maronites and Druze, who fought a bloody war in 1983-84, but underscored the fact that the banner of Lebanese sovereignty had broad multi-confessional appeal and was a cornerstone for the Cedar Revolution in 2005. Jumblat's post-2005 position diverged sharply from the tradition of his family. He also accused Damascus of being behind the 1977 assassination of his father, Kamal Jumblat, expressing for the first time what many knew he privately suspected. The BBC described